What's up guys, this is Polo Cuts SD, welcome to AOF Fades Tutorials. Today we are going to be doing a slick back medium skin fade. The first thing you want to do will be a scalp analysis to make sure there's no skin tags, any types of moles, or any types of cuts and abrasions. Next step I like to do is bring any bulk down from the sides using a 1.5 guard open to have a better visual of the hair. You will now make your 1.5 guideline at the upper half area right before the crown so you can use a fading comb to blend into your crown area. Continue your guideline all around, making sure it remains as straight and even as possible. Next step, you will use your trimmers or balding clippers to create your skin guideline. I am starting my guideline at the bottom of the post for our medium fade. I will slightly drop my guideline once I'm getting closer to the back area of the head to create more of a drop fade look. You want to make sure to bald your skin area really good so you can have a smoother shave with your electric shaver. You will now continue to create your skin guideline all around your head, and you will want to do this as clean and even as possible to have an even and smoother fade all around the head. Repeat the same steps on the other side. You can use this time to clean up any hair that's on your client by using your neck duster or air hose to have a cleaner working area and to keep your customer as comfortable as possible. Always use your wall mirror to check your work throughout your haircut. Mirrors will show you things your eyes can't see from up close. Using your electric foil shaver, you will now shave down from a 0 to the skin. Remember to go against the grain to get every single hair left behind and have the smooth skin that you want, repeating this process all around the skin area of the head. Make sure to do the same thing on the other side. Using wall clipper with no guard open, I will now create my second guideline, going up about a finger so I can start fading down to get rid of my first guideline. Doing this as even and straight as possible. You can stop at the center of the back of the head so you can fade in sections, making it easier for you. You will now close your lever about a quarter at a time so you can fade a little closer to the skin, which will remove your first guideline. Adjusting your lever a little closer to the skin every time you go down closer to your first guideline until you get rid of it. Feel comfortable to open or close your lever at any time you want if you see any dark shadows or spots that you want to get rid of to give it that clean, blurry fade. You will grab your half guard to create your third guideline about a finger up and then fading downward as you're closing your lever to get rid of your second guideline. Here you will close your lever once again, a quarter at a time. The lower you go, the more you close. Keep fading until you see an even fade throughout the area you're working on. Remember to always use a comb or a brush to brush your hair down every time you are cutting. Now using a 1-guard open, you will create your 4th guy line about a finger higher, working your way down as you close your lever to get rid of your half-guard guy line. You will now use your 1.5 guard to go over your last guideline before you jump into your clipper over comb. And once again, fade downward as you're closing your lever to make sure there is a clean fade from your 1 guard to your 1.5 guard. You want to scoop out when you have your lever open with your 1.5 guard to make it easier for you to blend with your clipper over comb work. Using your 1 guard for your clipper over comb will be more of a secure technique so that you don't take too much hair from the crown or dig in and make it a light spot. You can measure the hair that you will be removing better because you rather take less than more. When using your comb, you want to angle it at a 45-degree angle to fade correctly from your 1.5 guard open to the long hair from the crown. You will fade until you get the desired transition you're going for. The closer you get to the back area, the lower you will bring your comb down to give it that drop fade look and keep some bulk on the back area of the crown so it doesn't look flat on the back of the head. Using my Babyliss clipper, I will now go back and go over any dark spots and really work on detailing all the work I just did to give it that blurry fade effect. I will be using the corners of my blade to get rid of any small dark spots that are hard to reach, and it also helps you not mess up any work around those spots you want to get rid of. If you can still see anything you want to work on, such as dark spots or skin guidelines, you can also use your desired trimmer using a freehand technique in corners as well. Make sure to not dig in too much so you don't create any more lines. You have to be very careful when freehanding with your trimmers and corners. Now I am coming back with my half guard once again to do detail work and get rid of any dark weight lines freehanding and using corners. Remember to check your work always by using your wall mirror to see if there's any more dark spots or lines you need to fade out. Now repeat the same steps on the other side of the head. Remember to always check your work with your wall mirror. Using a hair clip, you want to clip the hair in the front of the head so you can work on your lineup with no hair in the way, making it easier for you to work. Now you will comb down any hair that is loose or ready to be lined up to give it a sharp cut. Using my Andis Slimline Pros, I will start my lineup in the middle and work my way to the sides to have a straighter lineup and sharper lines. You want to make it as straight as possible without pushing the lineup back. Even if the client has any light spots, try to keep it as natural as possible but still with sharp edges. Once you're done with your trimmers, you will recline your client so you can comfortably straight razor his lineup and have a better look at what you're shaving to make a sharp straight line. Remember to always use a brand new razor when using a straight razor. If you see anything you need to work on, you can do it now that you have a good view of his lineup as he is reclined using your trimmers. Now you will wet the client's hair and comb the direction it's going to be styled so you can start your shear trimming process. You will ask your client how much he wants to trim and start with your first guideline in the front of the crown and work your way back and side to side. Remember to keep your area clean by spraying the client down. If you see anything, you can always touch it up as you go. Now using my thinning shears, I will now work on the side of the crown to remove any weight lines or dark spots and give it a textured look. I will now be enhancing my client's lineup with Kiss Express semi-permanent hair dye, which was requested by the client. It's not something that's required for every haircut. Once you are done spraying, make sure to go back and razor very carefully once again to make your lines sharp. Using Johnny B Mo Gel, I will be using a small amount to style my client's hair the way he wants it to make him look very sharp and ready for his day. Once done with haircut, you have to undo your cape and clean up the back of his neck, cutting any extra hairs left behind, finishing your haircut. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned some good techniques. Stay tuned for more tutorials coming up. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications bell.